MissNJoy Spiritual Life Advice Channel. I am MissNJoy and I'm here to do your love and soulmate connection reading for October 16th through the 31st. For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This reading is not intended for singles. And it is also gender fluid. It applies to same-sex couples as well. Simply choose a masculine or feminine energy that best applies to you. I do not read reversals. I use many decks to clarify. I do not give outcomes because when dealing with love, everyone should use free will to make decisions in matters of the heart. I'm simply here to enlighten and advise. If I do not resonate with you, please feel free to seek another reader or light worker. There are lots of wonderful readers and light workers out here on YouTube who may have the message that is intended for you if I do not. Okay, never allow a reader or reading to ruin your energy. Please take the time to hit like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Alright, so, like I said, welcome Aquarius. This is your love and soulmate connection reading for October 16th through the 31st. I'm going to use my Lisa Frank Major Arcana deck to get into the overall energy of the relationship. And then we're going to get into the masculine energies and the feminine energies and see what you guys got going on. Okay? Alright, so... Spirits of the ancestors, gods and goddesses, guardian angels, and watchers, please be here to deliver a positive and accurate message for my Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 16th through the 31st, please, spirits. Only spirits that I have called here are welcome here. Only spirits who mean us our greatest and highest of good are welcome here. Please protect us from all evil and negativity with love and light. Thank you very much, spirits. All right, so one card, please, spirit, for the overall energies of the relationship. One card, please, spirit, for the overall energies of the relationship. And we have the Strength card. All right, the Strength card, self-explanatory, talks about being strong in a situation. Let's see why we must have strength. Mercury retrograde. Okay, so I've been using Cyril Marchetti decks for this series straight through. I've been using Tarot of Dreams by Cyril Marchetti to read for the masculine energy, and Gilded Tarot to read for the feminine energy. And let's see what you got going on. All right, Spirit, I have a positive and accurate message for my masculine energies, please. What are my masculines feeling, thinking, and doing, Spirit, for the end of October in my Aquarian energy? What are my masculines feeling, thinking, and doing, please, Spirit? What are my masculines feeling, thinking, and doing, please, Spirit? That's 2. One more card, please, Spirit. Let me make sure it's just 2. Okay. All right, so first, second, we do not read reversals. We use many decks as clarifiers. They're trying to... No, you're not. Not today. Never, 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 never. Okay. Damn it. Well, I don't need it, but shit. I hate when they fall. That helps. Alright, Spirit, may I have a positive and accurate insight into my feminine energy, please, for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 16th through the 31st. Please, Spirit, what is feminine feeling, thinking, and doing? Please, Spirit, what is feminine feeling, thinking, and doing? Please, Spirit, we want to know. We want to know. Why? Okay, all right. Mercury is in retrograde. Okay, all right, hold on. Hold the phone. All right, 3 of Coins in the masculine energy. Palace of Cups in the masculine energy. Hanged Man in the masculine energy. In the feminine energy, we have the Ten of Wands, the Chariot card, and the Five of Cups. So, okay, let me explain about the Palace card before we do anything. In the Cyril Marchetti Tarot of Dreams deck, there are 4 cards that do not appear in any other deck. They're just they're just in his deck. Okay? They're called the Palace cards. There's one of each element. There's a Palace of Cups, a Palace of Coins, a Palace of Wands, and a Palace of Swords. Alright? The Palace of Cups, I'm going to read it to you. Okay? A cool, serene environment. Let me hold it up, maybe you can see it. A cool, serene environment where moods can be explored. The plants on the sea floor represent mysterious processes in our subconscious. The jellyfish indicate messages and dreams which slowly rise from the ocean's depths. Knights of Cups stand guard to protect the vulnerable, delicately formed flora and fauna. Okay? Alright, so basically, the Palace of Cups is like your heart. It's your inner emotions. It's your house of emotions. Okay? So basically, with the Three of Coins, the Palace of Cups, and the Hanging Man, this masculine is working on trying to let someone in to his palace of love. Okay? He's trying to look at life differently. Strength card. In order to function properly within a relationship. Okay? So he's working on it. But feminine is not being patient enough to allow him to do the work. Okay? So for the most part, we have feminine down here feeling burdened with the Ten of Wands. And she just really is trying to get away from the situation. But what this is telling me is that if you move away from this situation, you're going to get out. Okay, let me go into why I started in to talk about Mercury retrograde. All right. Mercury retrograde, and you can check I meant to change the thumbnail for it so it said something about Mercury retrograde. I need to do that. Mercury retrograde begins on All Hallows. All right, it begins on October 31st, and it goes through, I think it was November 20th. Okay? So, also, in addition to those dates, even though Mercury is actually in retrograde, those dates, we began to feel the effects 2 weeks before the retrograde, which is now, and we will continue to feel the effects for 2 weeks after. So, up until like the first week in December, we'll be feeling the effects of Mercury retrograde. Okay, it should be like clearing out or so around the first 2 weeks, the first week in December. Okay, so for the most part, I would strongly advise, if you have not already done so, that no one make any rash or harsh decisions. Aquarius. Let me think. No, for Aquarius, the issue was the retrograde was going to focus or affect your house of money, if I remember correctly. Yeah, more than anything else. But still, Mercury retrograde. Mercury is the planet of communication, contracts, and things of that nature. You are advised not to make any major moves or big decisions during this period of time. So I wouldn't want to either A, get into or B, get out of any relationships that are major to you right now. Because there is going to be a lack of understanding. There's going to be a lack of communication. There's going to be a lack. Alright? It's going to be confusing. Signals, messages, feelings, all that's going to get muddled. Especially if you may possibly be dealing with a Pisces, which is a very distinct possibility with the Palace of Cups here, or a water sign. Alright, because they're getting hit hard emotionally for the Mercury retrograde. Okay? especially Scorpio, because that's the ruling planet of Scorpio, Mercury. So for the most part, I'm seeing feminine that should you at this point leave this relationship if you've not already done so, because you are feeling burdened with the Ten of Wands. But you're going to leave and then you're going to be sorry that you left. Ten of Wands, Chariot card, Five of Cups. You're not going to be able to get over and walk away from this situation. This is a love and soulmate connection video. When it's a soulmate, especially certain types of soulmates, when it's a past life connection soulmate, a very strong one, that you may have a contract with that person that have made a contract with that person in a past life or before existence, so that it's a soul contract. So you've made it before entering into any lives. You've made a contract to meet in each life and accomplish something every life. Really? Okay. So, for the most part, okay, I get it. For the most part, while you physically are going to get away from the situation, your heart and soul are still going to be bonded to this soulmate. So like I said, even if it's a past life or possibly a twin flame connection, then you're definitely going to, and I'm going to clarify a little bit. I'm not going to clarify everything because this is cut and dry. And this masculine is trying. I talked about it with who? Was it Libra? I don't know, one of the readings that I've done tonight. I'm not sure which one it was. I talked about how, if someone doesn't know how to properly love a person, how to properly express their emotions, or how to be in a successful relationship, it's going to be very hard for them to learn. And you have to be patient while they do so. There are more single parent households to where less and less people in this world and in this society have had a good look at a decent relationship. And if they have seen a relationship, it was probably shitty and abusive. Understood? So they don't know how to have a relationship, a healthy one. They don't know how to express their emotions in a healthy manner. They don't know how. So, yeah, it can be a little burdensome. You may feel like, because I've been in this energy with certain things. Now, if a person's willing to learn how to love, how to treat a person, and intimacy, I'm willing to teach those things. Common courtesy, like you need to wash your ass, that's what I'm not going to have to tell you. Okay? Because I was having a discussion with my mom who talked about a coworker of hers who had some hygiene issues, that when one time she went to be intimate with a gentleman for the first time, he went, ew, why don't you shave? And would not engage. And just would not deal with her anymore, because I'm not going to tell you about basic shit. But when certain things, it's in how you were raised, okay? It's in how you were, because certain things, okay, like shaving your armpits, there's TV, there's Nair commercials all day long if you watch a soap opera. Nair here, Nair there. Things like that. That's common sense. I'm not about to teach you common sense and common courtesy. But when it comes to deeper issues that stem from these damn gnats, that stem from childhood, it's like a person, that's a conditioning, and that has to be changed with psychological measures. And then it takes time, and it takes patience, and so you get pissed off and aggravated with a person because you don't understand what causes them, the roots of what causes them to behave in the manner that they're behaving, and you haul ass from a situation, and then you're sorry because you're still connected to this person. Because whether it was a burden to you or not, especially if it's a twin flame situation, guess what? If you were the one that was more emotionally advanced, you were supposed to teach him how to handle his palace of cups. You were supposed to be there and be present. There was something he was supposed to learn from this situation, and you hauled ass too soon, and you're not going to be able to release yourself from it. You're going to stay tied to it. You can do a cord cutting ritual, but that's very dangerous. You need to be very careful. It can fuck up your destiny. I'm just saying. This Five of Cups energy, you could get stuck there. Five of Cups is the crying over the spilled milk. It's paying attention to what you've lost and putting more focus on what you no longer have than moving forward in a positive manner and acknowledging what you've got left. Okay, you ever heard be grateful for what you got left? You know, you can't worry about what you lost. It's like when someone has a car accident and they're like, my car. And I'm like, and you're like, bitch, you're alive. You know, it's that type of thing. And you could get stuck in that type of energy forever to where you don't value. It's almost like, okay, take a car accident again. For example, if you've ever, I know someone who was in a car accident with two other people. And both of the other people in that accident died. And instead of moving on in a positive manner, this person slipped into such a funk and such a depression over the fact that they were the only ones that lived. Why did I have to live? And why do I have to live and deal with the pain of losing the two people that did die in the car accident? You can't do that. You've got to be grateful and move forward. So it's that type of energy that you're going to find yourself stuck in if you exit this situation before it is time for you to go. Before you've taught the lessons that you're meant to teach this person, and before you've learned the lessons that you need to learn. So you're going to have that nagging feeling of can't get over it until you realize that it was the situation that you needed to see through to the end. Okay? All right. I'm going to pull a Goddess Oracle card because this is, I don't know. I'll pour masculine. And then I'm getting that it's like now he's actually kind of trying to find his way. I'm getting that he actually kind of feels lost somewhat and doesn't know what to do without you. With this Palace of Cups and this Hangman. And he's trying to figure out. And communication is everything. And so is patience. And what was the Strength card? I'm going to need you to be strong. Come on, Spirit. Okay, all right. Fortuna. Fate. Say it now. I want your Spirit. Say it. Fortuna. Fate. All right, Miss Fortuna, should you stay or should you go? Should you tell or not? Spend the money or save it? It's as if all your decision-making skills are based on the toss of a coin at the moment. Taking risks have served you well in the past, but your run of good luck may desert you if you don't apply a bit of common sense. Gambling your life away, so to speak, might be fine if it's just you that the outcome affects, but seldom is that the case. The choices you need to make in life now will either put you on a firm and fruitful footing or lead you astray. Five of Cups. Fortuna is Lady Luck personified. She straddles the fine line between the prosperous and the barren, with the wheel of fortune weighing heavy around her neck, for that is her job. It is not yours today, so consider what you could win and lose in the upcoming choices that you must make, and leave nothing to chance. All right? Look up, Aquarius. All right. Spending money like water. Okay, dark goddess advice, I'm sorry. Stop spending money like water. Don't fight what you cannot change. All right? Look before you leap. Find out more about a person you are getting close to. I'm going to read that one again. Find out more about a person that you're getting close to. There may be a reason why they don't want to open up and let you in their Palace of Cups. or they're having a hard time about it. Okay? Don't listen to gossip. Go to the source. Your luck is set to change. All right? Another one. Ride out a storm as things are looking calmer ahead. Be strong. Go with a hunch. Okay? So, and that's what I feel. Like something is, you feel like something I've had that feeling. It's like you're unsure, all right? You're not sure with this Chariot card, and you shouldn't be sure because you're not supposed to. Fate. This is fate. Didn't I just talk to you about what was meant to be? That sometimes, yes, it may seem like a burden, but you are the one destined to help a person. You know? What if someone needs to be saved and you don't save them? And then you're going to move on from this and you're going to feel like, if you leave this person, you're going to feel like shit. You're going to be looking back and feeling like shit. And you may have broken a whole person if you do that. If this person is learning to trust you and rely on you and find stability in you, and they want to work on this with you, and they want to be with you, and they're working on letting you into their palace of cups, their palace of love, they see you in a different way than they see anyone else. You affect them differently than the way anyone else affects them. They feel differently about you than they do about anyone else in this world. And if because their issues are a burden to you, and you choose, instead of helping them work through it like they're trying to do with the Three of Coins, instead of helping them to work through it and standing by them and being strong, if you just turn and walk away because you feel like it's too much, you feel like it's a burden, you may break a whole person. They may never attempt to offer to let anyone into this palace ever again. And I'm not trying to make you feel guilty. I'm just trying to tell you to be very careful and weigh your options before you get in your chariot and ride off and leave this person behind and end up feeling like you fucked up. Because that's what the cards say is going to happen. All right, I love you, but free will is a thing. Do what you need to do for you and try not to break a whole person. That's your message. I'll talk to you guys again. Check in with your situation for the beginning of November. All right? I love you guys. Stay strong. Stay strong. Don't break a person. Bye-bye.
A list of services provided and instructions for making appointments, payments, or donations is provided in the channel description as well as in the description of each video. If you like my channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and share. And always remember to enjoy life.